All right, we are joined this morning by Union City's Eliza Reynolds. Eliza, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you recently scored 1,000 points and became the school's all-time leading scorer. Tell me a little bit about what that was like, what that accomplishment felt like.
Well, it really is a moment I'll never forget, the whole 1,000 point situation, because that video that I've watched over 100 times is just ingrained in my mind. And it's just a really awesome feeling that my sister got to have that steal and help me achieve that goal. And then my team surrounding me. And I'll never forget the feeling of everyone coming together as a whole, especially as a team, not just because of me, but because of everyone coming together and having like a team hug.
Mhm. And how special was it to have your sister involved directly in that play?
Well, we kind of joke about it that she was a lot more emotional than I was because before it happened, we always talked about what if I got to have the assist? Wouldn't that be so awesome? How memorable would that be? And then it happened, and it's the best thing that could have happened in that situation. And I wouldn't have wanted it any other way, and neither would she.
Mhm. No, you had to know it was coming up. Were you nervous at all about, reaching the milestone, or were you anxious, or were you just excited?
Well, you could probably tell during the first half of the game that I was nervous. Everyone was saying how, yeah, you looked a little bit nervous, and obviously in that situation I'm a human. I can't just be like, "Oh, it's no big deal." Like I saw everybody with the signs and everything. I kind of knew what was going on. So, yeah, it was a little bit nerve-wracking, and once I did hit it in the third quarter, you could just tell that a different switch had flipped and that everything was calm and we were all right. So,
Mhm. Talk to me a little bit about what this season's been like. 'Cause I'm sure it's been a little strange with not having a lot of fans in the stands and things like that.
well, honestly, it has been a little bit different, but I couldn't ask for a better senior year. Honestly, my teammates have made it amazing for me, and my coaches have been so positive over the situation. They always talk about, even though we've had to stop a couple of times for COVID or whatever, they've always said, we're going to get right back at it. This isn't going to stop us from accomplish. So their positivity in the teams, how the team has been so well rounded in the way that we've reacted to all of this, it hasn't really been different. It's been better, honestly, than I could have imagined.
Hmm. Now, you're a great basketball player, but softball is one of your first loves. Am I correct?
Yeah, softball is my number one sport. I do love basketball, but softball is definitely my passion. Yes.
And you plan on playing in college. Am I correct in that as well?
I do. I've wanted to play softball in college since I was really, really young, and it's been my dream to play at Mercyhurst since eighth grade. And that's all I wanted to do. And then I finally achieved that goal, and it's a really good feeling. I'm really, really excited to go there this fall.
Mhm. So what about Mercyhurst kind of drew you to it?
Well, before even the softball aspect, I believe that you should go to a college you want to go to, despite the sports aspect of it. You want to go because of the campus. One, I think the campus is beautiful, and there a lot of times for school activities, and the people wave at you. They're really, really nice and really welcoming, and that really drew me in. And then for the softball, I went in September and I met the team, and that just really sealed the deal for me. And also, speaking of softball and basketball together, the coach for the softball team actually came to one of my basketball games my junior year out of her from Erie. And that just showed how much she cares about me as a person, not just as another person on her roster.
Mm. Oh, that's got to make you feel really good.
It did. It was really, really nice to have her and her family come.
Oh, that's awesome. Any idea what you want to major in?
I've been back and forth for a really long time, but years ago I finally kind of narrowed it down to sports medicine with a concentration in occupational therapy and then a minor in psychology.